Alrighty then, day 2 news, I believe it's day 2 news, has become available out there in the world. And let's just go over a few things somewhat quickly in this more long form video format than the shorts I normally do, because I know you guys like to have slightly longer videos every now and again. Looking at you, Omnibus video, that did really well, thank you very much guys. The Omnibus videos are normally there more as a YouTube. I still do long form content. Please try to push that more than just the shorts. Although you guys have been killing it on the shorts as well, so thank you very much. And I think we average like 60 to 70,000 views a month. So you guys are absolutely killing it. So thank you very much. But the banner that I will steal one day from one of these events. Bandai's not going to work me anyway as a caster, so I'm taking stuff on the way out. That's a joke. Technically an early announcement. I can't go to finals this year, which is really annoying, just because specifically two technically reasons. The weekend of the event is the first weekend where work does no holiday sanctions, because we have Christmas period stuff, so basically 2 weeks before Christmas and then like 2 weeks after Christmas there's just no holidays available because of how work works. We're manufacturing, so we're really busy around Christmas time. So if it was the week before, like it has been over the last couple of years, I'd have been fine. But because it's the week after, I've literally been screwed out of going this year, so that sucks. But the good thing is, because it's actually that weekend, it's actually the oldest son's birthday, which means I can spend birthday with him, so there we go. So no being told I'm a terrible dad by my son. So, yeah, silver linings. But yeah, super cool stuff here. If Bandai ever wanted to make like a miniature version of this to sell on their store, where we could buy it and have it in our homes, and it would look really cool, then you know Bandai, if you want to do that, hats, shirts, wall scrolls, come on Bandai, please, people like merchandise. Merchandise we actually can get though is the cool Bandai card game alternate arts in trainings. I'm asking, please, Rich Life or anyone who's going there who can get themselves extras, please pick them up for me, as unfortunately I cannot go. And here they are. They look gorgeous, to be fair. So we've already gone over these before in the past, but such beautiful looking cards. I just can't wait to hopefully get these and someone be my saving grace and grab me a set. Would be fantastic. Look at him. He's so handsome. Look at him. Time Stranger promo packs. I think these are mixed promo packs. So I think currently they're obviously at Bandai Card Fest stuff, but I think we're also going to get them as store packs as well over time. But we do get 7 cards total. I think we've seen all the cards now, and we do get to see 2 new ones in person. The lovely new lady, who, if you saw my post, wish it was smaller, and as well as Agumon. If you are getting the big box, I think it is, for Time Stranger, you also get a pack of these, but in like its own art form. So overall, some cool stuff. And yes, I will be playing with my exclusive large cards and statue as my memory setter. How did you know? In the near future. And just as a nice reminder, Neighbour and Digi-Panda out there doing their best to keep Digimon card games interesting and entertaining. We love you, Digi-Panda. And just some more stuff. We'll be going over some of these cards throughout the day. I'm not too sure what time this is going to go up. This might be the last video of the day, so we've probably gone over this stuff already. But basically, these are the main Tamers for like the hoodie CS deck, other than Erica, which we haven't seen yet, but should also probably be a SR. I don't think we've seen Erica. The promo box uppers that you've already seen, because that would have been out at like 1 o'clock today, or 12 o'clock. We never decided to put it out there. That video actually got shortened down from a 5-minute short to like the 3 minutes you guys put it into. So yeah, that was busy. That was a lot of cutting down. But all these cards look really cool. I want to see, obviously, I'm presuming it's 6 and 6 and not 3 and 9, although Olympus 11, 12, 13. And so yeah, we can obviously put things together. Titamon is obviously a Titan and not a Olympian. So good to see. Although I do expect to see the rest of her squad in this as well. So I'm expecting at least 5 Tamers, presuming 6 and 6, but we shall see. We got the full box art box for the Sakuyamon Advanced Deck box now. To be fair, it looks really nice. It's a really nice looking box, very pretty. We also got to see this bad girl. Again, I've probably already gone over this one in the day reveal stuff. I'm presuming we're going to get another reveal at half 1, but obviously there was like a really busy day, so they might not do another reveal today, so it could just be a case of we're just getting a load of stuff today. But yeah, she's kind of cool. She gets a new option card, so I look forward to actually seeing what this does, and it could be something very interesting, especially when everyone's now just playing this deck as a more control variant, so we'll see how it goes. Obviously, we know Inori, but now we've got the cool art for Jupitermon. It's nice looking art. I'm kind of hoping this is just the regular art, not the alt art, because it is a little bit basic. But it's cool. It's coming out in Jan. We already knew this, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Time Stranger does. I was kind of hoping that the TS stuff was going to be more of a slam down deck. It doesn't really seem that way currently, unless we get like an egg that lets that happen. Like, you know, if I'm in the breeding area, you know, for every TS thing in there, reduce the cost by 1. For every source I have that has a TS in, or me as an option source, reduce it by another 1. Blah, 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 blah. But no, I think this is really cool. I do like the artwork. I think it's going to be really... I think it's going to be a cool deck. We're going to see how it works. Then we know we're getting stuff from here. Shotomi's new drip. I'm hoping that we get them all in their new drip as of now, because obviously we've seen Violet in her newest clothes in the last reveals. So hopefully in BT24 and then obviously in EX11 we have like the time skip clothing change. So hopefully everyone's looking a bit more flair. So this one's a pain in the ass. They are releasing the Advanced Booster as a reprint set, which is what we knew anyway. And then they're also releasing it as a part of like new stuff as well. So same that they did with the RB set. So we are getting a reprint part and we are getting a new print part. They've said that Imperial Fighter Mode is going to be a new... They may sound like the Imperial Fighter Mode is going to be a new card, but I'm kind of hoping it's one of the reprint cards, because I don't really think they need more support. Just because it's a weird deck that's already really, really good, it's just a little bit slow. The only thing I could think of maybe is you can play out a Tamer if you Digivolve into like the level 6.5. But yeah, I don't really know what's going on with this. I think the deck's in a fairly good place, to be fair. It's just the fact it's a bit slower than other decks. I think someone topped 8 a couple of weeks ago, or like early in the season, with Imperial. So it's not a bad deck, it's just, you know, not super duper quick. I'm looking forward to seeing what else we get in this though, because we're pretty sure we're getting support for Gammon, because I'm pretty sure Sirius is on the front cover. I think we're getting Adventure Omnimon from this as well, so that's going to be really cool. And then just a few other bits. Reprints are always cool for me. I like seeing commons that are foil. So hopefully we get some like staple commons that become foils. We're also getting 2 new structure decks, which is the standard for Digimon, in May. It's going to be on the side of BT25. So we're getting Daybreak and then we're getting Data Squad. It hasn't said what Data Squad is. Everyone's pretty much thinking it's Shine Greymon, although I think they did say Marcus, to be fair. But it could be more of like a Ensemble deck, where it's just like, as long as you have like Data Squad in its traits, you can just Digivolve the lines. And that could be Mirage, that could be Rose, that could be Shine. We'll see what happens. And then Daybreak. Obviously, we don't really know too much about Daybreak's Digimon currently, but it's nice to see that we can get a structure deck with Daybreak stuff in. I was kind of hoping this would be a green or a black deck, because I think we need to have more protagonists that don't just have red Digimon, as red is obviously the predominant Digimon color for protagonists, but with Marcus is red and yellow, so sometimes you have him as yellow Digimon. So it would be nice to see if we have like another protagonist set in like BT29 or whatever it is. The Daybreak stuff is like black or green, just to be different, but still a protagonist. And that's coming out in May as 23. Hold on, where are we now? Yeah, 23, 24, and then BT25. So keep it interesting. And we also have a new card mechanic called dual cards coming out with this set. Part of me thinks it's going to be like the Magic ones, where it's like 2 front cards, where you have like a cheap cost that does an okay thing, and then you have like an expensive cost that does something like either very spectacular or just very strong. Or it's going to be a 2-face card where like the front is maybe a Tamer and the back is maybe a Digimon. But you have to basically keep them as they are, you can't switch them. It's just a case of like, hey, I have this Tamer here for whatever reason. But I don't know, we'll find out what's going on. The only thing I'm worried about with these cards is if someone has, especially if they have like a delay effect, where people go like, oh no, I paid the full cost so I can have the delay effect and not just like the cheap cost where I get like, for a cost of 1, you can draw a card, or for a cost of 4, you can draw a card, then set it to the back, and then on your opponent's turn, when your opponent's Digimon attacks, delay this card to draw 2 cards or whatever it is, and then you know if it's an ace, you can ace. I don't know. You can see what's going on. But that's kind of it now for all the news of today. I think we've had a pretty good day over there overall. And thank you for watching. Hope you guys are doing well. I hope we're all having fun. How was your EX10 release? Unfortunately, the locals here didn't get anything. Maybe next week, but I'm currently unavailable for the next few weeks for work. But I should be back for BT23 just in time for practicing for Bristol. So see you guys soon.